Before you start this video, you may enjoy my other glow-in-the-dark polymer clay demo video, which will be linked down below, which has more information on these clays. Hi everyone, this is LittleSurprisesYT or Amy, and today I'm going to show you how to make these glow-in-the-dark polymer clay gems. I will be using polymer clays from a Sculpey glow-in-the-dark kit that I got from my friend 3 years back. I'm not sure if this is still available in stores. If you do have the chance to get this kit or any other glow-in-the-dark clay, you just shape your clay, expose it to some light, and then you'll see the magic happen before you, of course in a dark setting. And this box comes with 4 glow-in-the-dark clays and 1 block of black and 1 block of white, which I'm not using the black and white Sculpey clays. And inside there is instructions on how to use this polymer clay. It's usually the same as any other regular polymer clay, which is 275 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 25 minutes depending on the brand. The only necessary materials for this tutorial are the glow-in-the-dark clays, a rolling pin, and an X-Acto knife. Any other materials are kind of accessories. Now, the clay on the left is the brightest and the one on the right is actually the dimmest, but I think these 3 that I'm pointing to right now are pretty similar in how bright they glow. And I would film it, but it's not coming up very well, but you can see it a little bit. So I am going to show a photo that is going to be a better representation of the glow. So as you can see, the one all the way to the left is pretty much the brightest. The 2 in the middle are about the same. And the orange, maybe because it is an orange color, it glows a little less than the other ones. Now this first method of making the gems is just to cut your pre-baked clay into these rock-like shapes. You just keep cutting straight edges and turning around your clay until you get the desired shape that you like. And of course, every piece that you cut away could also be smaller gems. The second method is to use an actual mold and then put in your clay and then pop them out. It's pretty much the easiest method in my opinion, but I think with the first way you have a little more flexibility in having your own shapes form, and it can be really, really pretty. Now the third method I think is pretty much like the first method, but you're going to bake a piece that you're going to mold into a similar shape to what you'd like at the very end and then cut it after it's being baked. Now the last piece I have here is just kind of like a random, it's not really a method, but I'm going to mix these glow-in-the-dark clays with translucent. You should be using translucent because otherwise it might not show up very well. And after I mix it in a little bit, not too much because you don't want to blend it, I cut it in the middle to have this really pretty design in the middle, and then I shape it with my hands or knead it to the desired shape I want the gem to be. And here I just have a smooth looking piece. You will also want to poke a hole into your gems or add an eye pin if you want it to be a necklace piece or a charm, but again that is totally optional. They can just stay regular rocks if you wanted them to be. Now continuing on with method number 3, this is my baked clay and I'm just using my X-Acto knife to start cutting straight down to make the design like I did with method number 1 with the pre-baked clay. However, I find this method hard because you don't want the clay to be too hot or it might crumble, but then you don't want it to be too cold so that you can't cut it through. Like right now I'm having a lot of difficulty cutting it because it's cooled down too much, and since it's been a little colder here in New York these days, it's a little hard for me to find the right temperature between warm and hot. So this is not my favorite method, but I have seen that it has worked for some crafters. So as you can see, I do cut a few pieces. Like the last piece that I made, it turned into this really pretty rock, so sometimes it can work. And these are the pieces that I have now to share with you guys. So I have my mixed gem, and this is what it looks like glowing, and I think it's beautiful. I'm going to be adding wire to the cut piece, but I just really love how it's glowing. It's really, really bright. And these are all of my gem pieces that I made for this tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I thought it would be perfect for Halloween, and I had a lot of fun making this tutorial for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. And if you have any questions on these glow-in-the-dark clays, I will have a video link down below of my feelings about glow-in-the-dark clay and other experimentation with glow-in-the-dark clay. So all of that will be down below, and you can also click the video link on the screen at the end. And this is a clip of the pieces that I added wires to, and here are the ones that I didn't add wires to. I just glazed. I thought they looked really, really pretty, and this was my first time using wiring around any of my pieces, so I know they're not pretty. They're kind of yucky, so I do apologize for that. But be sure to share your designs with me through Instagram using the hashtag LittleSurprisesYT. I hope you guys enjoyed again, and if you have any questions, leave your comments down below, and thank you guys so much for watching.